Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Today is the day before the Reptile Super Show in San Diego. We just finished loading up the vehicle and we are headed down there. It's about 10 a.m. Actually, it is 10:04. So that'll put us there right at load-in at noon. You guys got to check this out. This is an ART. My vehicle is 10 years old. I've packed this sucker many times. It's down to an ART. I've got all the displays, all the dry goods, the dolly, all kinds of stuff. Come over here. And we're staying out of town, so we got the luggage and all the animals are packed in these tubs. It is from floor to ceiling, left to right side. It is packed. But anyway, it's comfortable. Gonna get the vehicle turned on, get the AC going. It's actually really warm today. And we are gonna bring you guys along this weekend with us. Let's go. Reptile Super Show. We're headed to San Diego. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, this drive brings back a lot of memories for me. This show used to be put on by a different promoter way back in the 80s. I turned 16 and I got my driver's license. I had no friends that were into reptiles, had no desire to go down to a reptile show whatsoever. And I made this drive many times completely by myself. And when you're a newly licensed driver, this is pretty far. It's like, almost 2-hour drive. I thought it was kind of gutsy for me to do that, but hey, when you're interested in something, you do a lot of crazy things for your interest in your hobby. But anyway, I used to do that show, and then obviously eventually became a vendor, and it's a different promoter now, but it's the same building, it's the same drive, it's the same exit. And it just really trips me out because I tend to reminisce every time I make this drive. So much has changed. Oh my gosh. When I was just coming up and going to these expos, you could go to these shows and everybody was doing something different. There really was not anything that was mainstream, and everybody was individual, and they all had their little markets cornered, and there were lots of imports and things that were not established in the hobby through captive breeding, and you just never knew what you were going to find. And that was really enjoyable for me. I continued on and pursued my passion for the weird stuff, and then things started changing a lot. Obviously the whole ball python madness took over. I never really bit for that very hard, and I did a little bit of it, but I just didn't really enjoy those animals that much. And by the time that the ball python market had taken over, especially taken over the expos, because it's like that's all there was, bearded dragons and ball pythons, I was already many trips under my belt going overseas and trying to get more crazy stock and all the weird stuff. And I was still using the old theory, cornering that market of that weird stuff. And so it didn't really affect me that much. But back in those days, here I am, a vendor, and I'm just the guy in the back selling all this weird stuff. And most of the time not even selling, just displaying. People would come by and check it out, and they'd be all excited to see something new, something different. And then they would go and take their pocket full of money, to the next guy over that was selling ball pythons and blow their wad on ball pythons. And so it didn't really, it wasn't really lucrative for me whatsoever. And now the ball python thing has faded quite a lot, and now those people are coming to me. Now, I've always been friendly. I feel like all these fellow vendors are like my extended family. We all come together several times per year. We see each other, we check in with each other and whatever, say good morning, how's your sales, and and the whole thing and the camaraderie that goes along with it. I noticed that when the ball python market started to fail a bit and people were kind of scrambling and starting to diversify and move into other animals, boy, I tell you what, a lot of those vendors stopped talking to me. All my good mornings and everything, it tends to fall on deaf ears. People, they pretend they don't see you, or they look away, or they bow out when you're coming by, just totally avoiding me. Now, not all of them, but I'll tell you what, I noticed it, and it's a lot of people that treat me like that now. I have no idea why. I can only attribute it to possibly jealousy, or maybe money is the bottom line. Before, I was just the harmless person in the back selling random animals, and now people that used to buy from them, they're no longer buying ball pythons, and now they're buying from me. And so, am I hurting their pocketbook by starting to actually sell animals now? I have no idea. But anyway, you know what? I mean, it's all good. I still say good morning to everybody. I don't care if you say good morning back to me or not. I don't really care. In fact, the people that dislike me the most, those are the ones that I will go way out of my way to shake their hand, just because I kind of enjoy how uncomfortable they get when I do stuff like that. But that's just me and my personality. I'll always be the same person. Doesn't matter. Whether you get the sale, I get the sale. That's not really what this is all about for me. But anyway, we're stuck in a little bit of Southern California traffic. We're about a little over an hour into it. We're over halfway, and we will be there soon, and we should be able to hit the load in right when it starts, and we'll get in there and set up and give you guys a look at what we have. All right, so we made it. We are early. We're gonna have to put our own tables up, but this is basically what it looks like when there's nobody in here. So we're gonna get all set up. Got 2 trips with the dolly. We're gonna get it all set up, and we'll give you guys a preview. Although by the time I upload it, it won't be a preview anymore. But get this going. All right, guys, that is it. We are all set up. We are calling it a night. I'm gonna go out and get some food, and we will give you the preview tomorrow morning. We are basically all set up. Things are looking good, and we will see you in the morning. So good morning, everybody. Saturday morning. Gonna get into the show, get things all kind of set up, ready for the public to enter, and hopefully we have a good day today. I'm pretty optimistic. Now walking down here, it's downtown, just like just about any downtown, have a lot of homeless people. Now our reptile vendors, over the years I've seen a lot come and go. And a few years ago, had a newcomer on the scene, buttered up to me, being really nice, real nice guy. And you know, after a while, he turned into a real knucklehead, and he had given me a bunch of his, you know, of his new company shirts, business logo type shirts. So after he turned into a knucklehead, one morning, Saturday morning before the show opened, I handed out all those shirts to these homeless people, figured out he could use a little bit of free advertising. So moral of the story, you can be a knucklehead, you can give me shirts, but don't do both, or else all these homeless people are going to be wearing your shirts. And you will also get free advertising. All right, you guys, we'll get at you in a moment. All right, you guys, Reptile Super Show, San Diego. Let's take a look at what we've got out here on the table. Got some black white lip pythons. Got some sarong scrubs. Got some wild caught Irian carpet pythons. Some Cerdadactylus. These are the giant ones. I'm gonna change up that display here in a moment. Got a baby Malinus monitor. An absolutely stunning blue tail monitor. A couple different locality peach throats. This one in front is amazing. I have one little viper boa. Little male. Couple 10-bar scrub pythons. Some southern Merauke scrubs. Brought out a couple Tanamera Highlands. Have some redneck keelbacks in the back. These are the ones that everybody on Facebook has to correct everybody and tell everyone that they are both venomous and poisonous. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that, because if you have Facebook, you already get to hear too much of it as it is. But I have a trio of those. I have some Indonesian tree boas. I have some Thai bamboo racers, some coxeye. Have a really nice assortment of green tree pythons. I really like all this color popping off this black background. It's really nice. Couple of Nigroceps. Have some Flava lineata. seldom seen rat snake. Really neat. Nice demeanor. I like these little guys. And that is about it. So we have a nice assortment. We're definitely standing out from the crowd. We got a lot of weird stuff. The weird guy in the back of the building, we're in the back. And here's all the weird assortment of animals like we always do. And let's hope for a good show. All right. All right, you guys, these expos kick my butt. You guys have a lot of questions, and I'm so nice. I answer all of them. I even did a sale completely in Spanish. I had some Spanish-speaking family that were very nice, and I had to dig deep because I don't speak Spanish very often, but I have several years worth of Spanish in school and even a little bit of conversational Spanish in college locked away deep in there. I had to dig deep. And they appreciated my effort, and they understood actually what I was saying, and that actually worked out pretty good. So anyway, we are retiring to this little prison room cell. This is pretty tiny stuff, but anyway, we're just here to sleep. I am gonna sign off right now. I need to get this vlog edited and uploaded, and hope you guys enjoyed that. We have one more full day tomorrow. You will not be able to see it, but we had a really good day today. San Diego Reptile Super Show. We will be back again next year, and next month in August, we will be in Pomona at the LA County Fairgrounds for another go at it. So we'll bring that to you as well. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and subscribe, like the video, share it if you feel like sharing it, and that's about it. Take care. See you later.